Hi, everyone, and welcome. Well, we're up to week 5. Things are moving along. We're doing very well. Some of our teams are still having trouble making sure they understand about team assignments. We'll talk about that when we have right before we have our team presentation, the midterm presentation. All right, so as you can see, everyone, we have the U Attitude individual assignment, the creation of the flyer. All right, remember you created the text, then you had you had me critique it, but I didn't give you the grade yet. And your teammates, you had an interview, worked with one other team member to critique the text of your flyer. Now you're going to create the flyer. All right. You're also looking at social diversity in the workplace. There are a couple of assignments. Notice that your assignments are due by September the 26th, except where the due date is noted differently. Okay, the due date for the flyer is next Monday, September the 26th. In this assignment, you are now ready to create the actual flyer. Please be as creative as possible. Don't ask me, font size or make sure it remembers the flyer, so you need a lot of graphics. Always remembering to include the text that your teammate critiqued on the U Attitude. You're not creating a new flyer. The same text that you had when you submitted the draft, that's the text that has to be in the flyer. That's the only thing that's required. Everything else, be very creative. And remember, it has to be one page because it's a flyer. All right? Read chapter 3 on PowerPoint, which is about diversity. Now notice in your textbook, okay, remember your textbook is online, all of these topics. Now, these topics obviously are not long, but they are a lot. And that's why for the assignment that you're going to have on diversity, you also have the video that's going to explain the video that's going to explain the assignment, okay? That's going to be due Monday, October 3rd. So you have to complete this assignment, reading assignment, and you have to do the practice questions and quizzes in Module 13. I want to make sure that you understand the importance of this chapter on diversity. Notice we're looking at diversity for employees as well as managers. Some of you are going to be managers. All of you at some point are going to be either supervisors or managers. You're not at Hostos Community College just to get an entry-level position. Looking at race and ethnicity, countries, religion, culture, and communication, gender-neutral language, all of that you guys and all of that stuff can't be gender-specific. Attitudes in gender communication, working across abilities, disabilities, introduction to working across generations. You're working with me as an older person. Not everybody in the class is 15, 18, or 55. Introduction to combating biases, stereotypes, prejudice, discrimination, bias in the workplace. And this is very important, ladies and gentlemen, because because you are experiencing this now if you are working. All right, whether you're working in a factory, whether you're working in a auto garage, whether you're working as a cab driver, whatever your position is as a student, remember you are working with different people in different cultures and different languages. Not everybody speaks Spanish, not everybody speaks Creole, not everybody speaks French, and not everybody speaks English. All right, so you will have practice questions and quizzes that have to be completed. Make sure you do that. So again, these readings are not long, but you have a lot of reading to do and a lot of reading to think about. Okay, the video will talk about the assignment, but just as long as since we're here, this is the scenario of the assignment. Okay, and your assignment is to choose either write an email to be sent to the full company about the importance of diversity, create a presentation to show first to your co-founders and then to the rest of the company, and then the third is create an informal report. So for this assignment, you're going to choose one of these methods. You are not doing this. You are just explaining which method that you will use, because in the following week, after October 3rd is going to be October 10th. October 10th, you will present either the email or the presentation or the informal report. Okay, so in about 150 words, explain why you chose the method that you did. Why did you choose to write an email? Why did you choose to create a presentation? Why did you choose to create an informal report? All right, so when you format the rationale, folks, make sure you type in a Word document. Some of you are giving me some unusual software. No more than 3 pages. You have up to 3 pages. And I do not want 3 pages of repetition, because after doing these assignments now, the flyer with the U attitude and the diversity, now after that we're going to concentrate on conciseness. All right. Remember, all communication, verbal, written, body language, it has to be clear, concise, correct, courteous, and complete. Okay, so concise, we'll be concentrating on conciseness in our next module of communication. All right, this is due October 3rd. Why is it due October 3rd? Because this assignment is going to be based on the readings and the practice questions and quizzes that you have done in your textbook. This is an individual assignment, obviously, because it says individual assignment. Make sure you read make sure you watch the video on diversity in the workforce. All right, and then you have a team discussion board. Here's your scenario. You are the manager of a company, a department of a finance company. You have 2 candidates who are applying for an entry-level management position. They are both women. They are equal in excellence with respect to qualifications, education, experience, and references. They are both of African descent. One is from the English-speaking Caribbean island of Trinidad, and the other is from one of the countries in Africa, which is Rwanda. The Trinidadian has a speech impediment. She stutters. The candidate from Rwanda is lesbian and presents as male. Based on your readings from Module 13 and the individual assignment that you just posted, whom would you choose? Please state your reasons based on the readings, not because I like this or I think. What is your rationale based on the readings from the chapter? All right, from the chapter here. Okay, and each student will post a response to the question in the team discussion board. And of course, to receive the full 10 points, you have to respond to somebody else's postings in addition to presenting or posting your original thread. And this is also due by October 3rd. All right. So the only thing that you have to do, okay, for the 26th is the e-portfolio that's due on September the 26th. That's due next week. I've posted this since the beginning of the semester. All right. And also the flyer. So it's the e-portfolio and the flyer that are due by the 26th. The other assignments, the diversity, the individual rationale for why you're choosing either to write, create a presentation, or an informal report, that is due on October 3rd. And the team discussion board is due on October 3rd. All right. Make sure you watch the video on diversity in the workplace for the explanation of the assignment. Any questions, please make sure to either post in Q&A or meet me in my office hours on Tuesday, tomorrow, between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. in the via Blackboard Collaborate. Thanks and have a good day. And I pray that you had an enjoyable weekend. Summer is going. Soon it'll be gone. Thank you. Bye-bye.